All right, y'all, I'm going to end this episode like I always do. Showing love and shouting out. And today, uh, I have a very special shout out. And y'all see it right there. I want to shout out all the realest ones who are the channel members. Okay. And I hope every last one of y'all is watching this. Okay. I hope you're watching this. If you're a member of the channel, you one of the realest ones, you watching this right now, and you know somebody else who one of the realest ones, send it to them. So make sure they watch it. Okay. I want to shout y'all out, man, because I don't take y'all for granted at all. I don't take y'all for granted at all. Uh, it's still weird to me to think that somebody would pay money every month to call themselves a member of my channel. You know, talking about to be a member of something that I'm doing. That still seems weird to me. Um, as y'all know, I was a teacher and a coach for a decade. Uh, and the kids, you know, I wasn't charging them anything. And I was doing the same thing with them that I do with my entertainment company. I was entertaining them. You know, I made my class fun. I ain't have a lot of stuff on the walls, anything like that. I even had a parent tell me one time, "Where's all the color? Where's all the color in the room?" And I said, "Ma'am, I'm the color." You know what I'm saying? Because I was the life of the classroom. But I entertained them, I educated them, I inspired them. You know, and that's the same thing that I bring to this company. That's what I want to do with my company. Okay. I want to entertain. Okay. Got to do that. Got to do that to bring the people in. You know, to my and also to make people feel good. Uh, hopefully, while I'm entertaining, I educate. You know what I'm saying? Put your own game. Maybe get you to look at things from a different perspective. Maybe I read a book that you haven't read before. Or maybe I took a class that you haven't taken before. Maybe I watched something that you haven't watched before. Or maybe you have done all of those things, but you still couldn't understand, and you just might need somebody who's um, bilingual like me. You know what I'm talking about, to be able to break it down for you. I told you I'm fluent in two languages. Okay. All right. I told you I'm fluent in standard English and street English. Okay. So I can translate. You know what I'm talking about? I can get you there and make you understand it. And I speak a little Spanish. Told you that too. Un poco. All right. But so try to educate. And also I want to inspire you. I want to inspire you. So I know I offer those things, but those kids ain't had to pay. Those kids ain't have to pay. And you don't have to pay. You can watch these segments for free. Okay. Most of the things I do, you can get it on YouTube, you can get it on Instagram, you can get it on Twitter, you can get it on Facebook. Hell, I'm on Threads now. You can get it over there too. But you still choose to give some of your money to me every month. You know what I'm talking about? To be an official member, to be one of the realest ones, man. I don't take that for granted. For y'all believing in me. I don't. I got family members who don't believe in me. You know what I'm saying? I got friends who don't really believe in me. I got folks claim they love me who don't believe in me. You feel me? I've been in this game a long time. I've been in the business since I was in college. I went to college in 2003. Okay. But back then, you know, I was strictly just doing rap. I didn't own a entertainment company yet. We didn't start the company until 2016. Me and my brother Tim G. Jacob. Um, We just were hungry. We knew we had a talent. Uh, and we were trying to get it. We're doing like so many others were doing. Uh, got married and had kids and was teaching and coaching, and all that took a you had to put that to the back because I had all those responsibilities. And then, as I've said before, being a teacher and coach, they try to muzzle you, you know. So I couldn't hustle. So when I got out of the classroom, that's when I can really get to it, And I put out 4 EPs, and we got the show, put it on something. I got to show everybody got a story. I got to show the listening session. You know what I'm talking about? We do all these. I do all these shorts and reels and talk politics on here. We're doing everything. Any talent that God has given me, I try to share it with y'all. You feel me? Try to monetize it. And I tell all y'all, monetize your talent. But even with all that, I ain't shit without y'all in this business. I'm not. This ain't like if I'm some mathematician, some math whiz, not just go sit in the cubicle and just and my own greatness determines my salary and all that kind of shit. No, in this business, I need you. I need you. I need you. I need you. And y'all have been going above and beyond for me, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So I want to call y'all by name, who at least your YouTube name. Okay. Going all the way back to the oldest member and come on up. Okay. Because right now I'm sitting on 18 members. You feel me? And somebody might say, well, that ain't nobody. Only 18 members. Hell, what Jesus had 12 disciples. And I'm not calling myself Jesus, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, Jesus was a revolutionary of his time. You know what I'm talking about? And now we look back on it now, and everybody just, riding the wave really because it's popular. Christianity is the biggest religion in the world. So you don't want to be on the outside looking in, you know what I'm talking about? Especially you live where I live in Mississippi. You don't want to say you're in the Bible Belt, you don't want to be on the outs and say you're not one. But at that time, Jesus had a handful of folk down with him. Hell, and one of them was a sucker, sold him out. So I take my 18, and I'm proud of my 18 members. You feel me? And again, I want to shout you out by name. Sonic Boom C98. I appreciate you. You feel me? Got to get you back on to interview you about your time in the boom. You feel me? We got to set that up. All right. We'll set something up over Twitter. Let's do that over Twitter. Okay. The Seeker 61. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Howard Beatty. I appreciate you. You feel me? Tariq Abdul Wahad. I appreciate you, King. And I still want to interview you. I have not forgotten about that. Okay. I've been trying to secure some other interviews that I had on my slate. Unfortunately, I've been striking out. As I told you, a lot of folks. It's crazy. A lot of folks don't believe right now, or I'm not important enough, I suppose, in their eyes, to give me an interview. You feel me? Even though I got more followers, combined followers, or you just take like my Instagram followers or something like that. I got more followers than some of these folks that be leaving me on red, but yeah, that's what it is. That's another reason why I appreciate y'all. But King Tariq, we gonna get that done. All right. Daryl Lomax, I appreciate you. Kenneth Milo, I appreciate you. David Williams, I appreciate you. Melvin Sales, I appreciate you. African Rattler Dad, I appreciate you, King. All right. Israel Carey, I appreciate you, King. And those kind words that you said about me. You know what I'm talking about? I caught that on Ken's live. You know what I'm talking about? I be working. I be busting my motherfucking ass around the clock. You know what I'm talking about? If I'm woke, I'm working. You feel me? But my sister and her husband, were watching Ken's live, and she I want to say texted me or called me. I don't know which one it was, and said they shouted you out on Ken live, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. So I went back and checked it out, man. That was love. And again, shout out to Ken for, you know, shouting me out as well. You know what I'm talking about? That's just real shit across the board. But I appreciate you, Israel. Real talk. Uh, Sharon Mosley, I appreciate you and all the kind words that you give me and my family. You know what I'm talking about? That's so appreciated. For real, for real. You know, especially the things you say about me being a father and stuff like that. I ain't had no daddy. You feel me? And one of the things that drives me is try to be a good father because I don't want to be. I don't want my kids they'll feel like I felt. You feel me? Uh, so it's like the number one thing that drives me to be a real man for my family. And I appreciate you always highlighting that and saying something to me about that. You feel me? Real talk. Uh, Larry McNeil. I appreciate you, King. All right. Thetis Hardy, I appreciate you. And I hope I'm pronouncing your first name correctly. Okay. If I'm not, I apologize. Okay. But I sincerely appreciate you. Okay. The Big Lauderdale, I appreciate you, King. Man, that King just copped a statement to you from me. Uh he had a dope design, you know what I'm talking about, that he wanted done. He was patient with us because when we get designs like that, my wife had to send off to California, get it printed, you know what I'm talking about, and, you know, send it back. We swamped with orders and everything like that, but you know, we got it done. Also, so he wanted my logo, my put it on some logo to be included on there. You know, and so he's purchasing something from us, but he's asking that my logo be put on it. You feel me? And that's big because when people see that, they're gonna see that logo. So it's like he's advertising the show, he's co-signing the show. And when I told him how much I appreciate that, that man told me that's what Realest Ones do. Man, I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you, dog. For real. You know what I'm talking about? And while I'm speaking on statement tees again, and then y'all realest ones, excuse me, that are out there, if you haven't gotten your free statement tee yet, hit me up on one of my socials. I want y'all to get that free statement tee for real, okay? You can hit me up on Twitter, that's at @first_realist. Hit me up on Instagram at @first_realist_100. That's my same name over there on Threads. It's at first realist excuse me, at @first_realist_100. Okay. On Facebook, you just type in first letter. Make sure you put that dollar sign because I'm about that motherfucking money. Make sure you put in that dollar sign because I am about this motherfucking money. Okay. Make sure you do that. But hit me up somewhere. I want you to get that free statement to you. Okay. But again, shout out to that King, the Big Lauderdale, for making that purchase, man. You know what I'm talking about? T Gray, I appreciate you. Okay. I appreciate you. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Okay. But I definitely appreciate you. Mathematized Minds. That's one of my colleagues, y'all. Okay. That's one of my colleagues. That came right there. Hell of a math teacher. You know what I'm talking about? If your kid needs some help passing that goddamn algebra 1 test in high school, that man can help you out with that. You feel me? You might need to try to contact that brother, find out where his socials are. You know what I'm talking about? But that's his name on YouTube, Mathematized Mind. That brother about that, like, oh, and he can coach as well. Okay. He's a hell of a football coach as well. Okay. So shout out to that Ken. You already know how I get down, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Damian G. I appreciate you, King. And my oldest sister is my newest member. Okay. Dr. Fab. Okay. I told y'all my oldest sister is a professor at Jack State University. Just recently got her doctorate there. You know what I'm talking about? She's a lifelong Jacksonian. You know what I'm talking about? She's the one that put me on the institution. You wouldn't have had me covering Jackson State sports if it wasn't for my sister for real, you know what I'm talking about. So you already know. how I feel about her. You know what I'm talking about? I appreciate her. And of course, I'll be dropping off her statement to you. Okay. But I appreciate all y'all. For real, for real. Okay. Now, there's way more people who know me than I know them. Sometime we out and somebody might speak to me, I'm gonna be nice, but I might not know who the hell I'm speaking to, because if you're watching me or watching some of my other content, stuff like that, like that, you know who I am, but I might not know who you are. You know what I'm talking about? So if you see me out and I don't just readily recognize you, don't charge that to my heart. You feel me? Just, I got so many people that I encountered. Yeah, think about it. Not only in this game, again, me being a former teacher and coach, I was meeting 100 new people every year. You know what I'm talking about? So it's a lot of motherfuckers that I come across. And then between YouTube, we're like what we got now, 5,412 subscribers as I take right now. You know what I'm talking about? I think I got 3.8 thousand followers on Facebook, over 4,000 on Twitter, and like I think 30.6 thousand on Instagram. Cause she doing Black History Month. I was going viral like a motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about, over there. If you don't follow me there, make sure you follow me over and get that thread up too, you know what I'm talking about. Go over there and follow your boy. But I'm encountering a lot of folks, but y'all are the realest ones. Okay. Everybody that fucks with me is a real one. You feel me? Nicki Minaj got the barbs, and Beyonce got the beehive and all that shit. I got the real ones. You feel me? Everybody that down with me is somebody, because if you fuck with my message, you know what I'm talking about? My message is about loving yourself, loving your family, loving God. You know what I'm talking about? Submitting yourself to the will of God. You know what I'm talking about? Humbling yourself before God. You know what I'm talking about? Out here being self-sufficient, trying to get it. You know what I'm talking about? Being proud of yourself, especially as a Black person. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to educate the youth. You know what I'm talking about? Putting them on game, like all that kind of shit. If you down with all that kind of shit, you real as fuck. You real as fuck. But for y'all who take, it ain't no big amount, you know what I'm talking about, to be a member of my channel or nothing like that. Shit, it's $4.99 a month. You know what I'm talking about? And YouTube gets some of that. But you ain't got to get that to me. You still ain't got to get that to me. Oh, and while I'm at it, don't let me forget. I'm glad I caught myself. I don't want to forget an unofficial realest one. Okay. This king right here, I can't cap. This king right here damn near had me crying. About a week ago, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. This king said he didn't want to sign up to the channel because he didn't want YouTube to get under the money. So he just cash apps me periodically. Okay. And that's Rante Day. Okay. And I hope this king don't mind. But I want to share with y'all what this brother said to me. And this is one of the greatest compliments I've ever received in my life, for real, for real. When he cash at me one time, I just asked him, what made him do that? Because I want to know what the hell I'm doing right. So I keep doing it. You know what I'm talking about? And this king said this to me. And again, I hope he doesn't mind me sharing this with y'all. This just one of the best things any motherfucker ever said to me ever. You know what I'm talking about? But he said, there's a plethora of reasons I donate to your channel, sir. I'm sure I can mention them all because all of them are great. Let me try. The way you love and support your family, You keep it 100 in whatever you say. You deliver, or I think he's trying to say your delivery. Your delivery is on point. You know when to be serious and when to joke. You are very intelligent and knowledgeable. You hold my attention like a good pastor that knows his word. I'll explain why I'm laughing about that shortly. You are for the people if they are right. You keep us up on politics. You keep me entertained and educated all at the same time. First, I have much more to say, but I'm about to go manicure the lawn. However, I will end with these. You're 4 flats for JSU. You are from Canton. You're a strong black brother. Your show is clearly cut. With that being said, I told you months ago I was going to continue to support you. We need a black Walmart, Amazon. You won't forget where you come from. Whew. It's a lot of heavy shit in there, man. It's a lot of heavy shit. It's crazy how sometimes people who've never met you can understand you better than motherfuckers you've known your whole life. First thing this brother mentioned to me was my family. That's what matters most to me. Talked about me keeping it 100. That matters to me. I mean, he named everything I'm trying to do. Everything that I try to be, this brother named it. So it shows I'm doing something right now. I laughed about the part where he said, Pastor. My mama took me to see a psychic one time when I was a little boy in the hood. I mean, the psychic was in the hood. I don't know. And the woman said she saw me wearing some robe and shit, and preaching to the people. I walked out of there thinking to myself, this woman crazy. I'm finna be Michael Jordan. I was a little boy. I was there, having my hoop dreams then. I walked out there thinking, man, this woman crazy. I'm finna go bust these jumpers. You feel me? But then I think back to when my sister, my oldest sister, the one I mentioned previously, she got married. And this is crazy now. Watch how God work. She had this wedding plan. I think the woman was a wedding planner. I don't even know what this woman role was. But she had some woman, uh, and this many years ago now. So I wasn't a married man now. Okay. So I'm a much younger man. And so I'm gonna be honest with something. The woman was beautiful. Beautiful older woman, you know what I'm talking about? So I had been paying attention to this woman the whole time. You know, when you a young blood, y'all OGs out there, y'all know. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all can go back in time and when you were a young man and it was that fine ass older woman. You know what I'm talking about. It was a situation like that. Now I ain't crazy. I ain't disrespectful nothing like that. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't trying to blast at this woman. I did have a girlfriend. You know what I'm talking about. My girlfriend, now my wife. You know what I'm talking about. But I was looking. I ain't gonna lie about that. And so once the wedding is over, uh I had to take my tuxedo back to the mall. I ain't know, where to go. So this lady volunteered to show me where to go. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, oh, this crazy. So ain't nothing happened. I took the tuxedo, dropped it off, everything cool. Once we leave the mall, this woman stops me in the parking lot and grabs me and tells me, now get your mind out the gutter. Some of y'all mind just went left. Bring it back here. Okay? Stop that. Okay? That ain't what happened. This woman grabbed me and told me, God wanted me to tell you that he's going to use you to lead his people. On the souls of my children. That's what happened. That shit was so baffling to me that I don't tell a lot of people that story. But that what happened. I don't tell a lot of folks that story because motherfuckers probably think I'm crazy here. On the souls of my children, that's what happened. And I don't even think about that a lot. Just every once in a while when I'm getting down and I'm trying to, thinking about things, I might go back to that and say, well, God already told me what I'm supposed to do. You feel me? So when that king says that, I'm delivering the word like a pastor, you know what I'm talking about? It makes me think of that. That in my own way, okay, I'm serving the people. This mic right here, this space right here, this is my pulpit. You feel me? And I appreciate all y'all realest ones for y'all donations to the collection plate. Real talk. So thank y'all. I encourage all y'all real ones, to join them. I'm gonna be adding a new perk in the near future. You know what I'm talking about? I think I'm gonna be going live during some games. You know what I'm talking about? So if you want to watch the games, some select games with me, become a channel member, become one of the realest ones. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna test it out. I'm thinking about going live doing Spence Crawford. You know what I'm talking about? So you can see my live reaction to that fight. I love boxing. And y'all know I'm gonna watch that fight. You know what I'm saying? I may test it out before the end though. Some of Jackson State games, I'm thinking about, going live doing those. Maybe some notable NFL games during the season and then in the NBA season. Just so y'all can get my perspective live on some of the shit that's going on. 'Cause a lot of these commentators, you see what ESPN doing, they're firing folks that actually know about the goddamn game. Like Jeff Van Gundy and Jalen Rose, they're firing people, you know what I'm talking about? So I think that's a perk that I'm gonna add, you feel me? But in any case, I know I've been long on this one, but y'all are that important to me. Okay. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Okay. As always. One.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?